Evidence that the human brain is a very sophisticated, exceedingly competent organ may be seen in our many remarkable technical innovations, scientific discoveries, social structures, cultural and aesthetic triumphs, and so on. It's a remarkable organ, and there's a lot we don't know about it. Hello and welcome back to our channel, The Juicy Truth. If you've got a thirst for knowledge that never quits, subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. Understanding the human brain in light of these 4 peculiar, little-known facts may help us appreciate the incredible complexity and ingenuity of the organ at the very center of our nerve systems. Number 4, our brain compresses data. To maximize its efficiency, the human brain filters out all input that isn't directly related to the task at hand and stores just that data. Neuroscientists believe that the brain uses data compression to focus on what's most important, or tunnel vision, and do more with less effort. The work of Christian Makins, Joe Patton, and others has provided useful guidelines for further investigations into the ways in which our own internal representations of the environment can facilitate cognizant actions in fields as diverse as the biological sciences, artificial intelligence, and policymaking. Number 3, the human brain thrives on novelty. MRI scans of the human brain have shown that people have the predisposition to find pleasure in the occurrence of events that are not predicted. The nucleus accumbens, also known as the brain's pleasure center, exhibits particularly robust responses when confronted with unexpected events. As an assistant professor of psychology at Emory University in Atlanta stated, "Birthday gifts are nice to receive. Presents received on other days are preferable because they come as a surprise." An associate professor of neurology at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston observed that pleasant surprises trigger a surge of dopamine, which lights up the nucleus accumbens like a Christmas tree. Number 2, modern life changes the brain. Frontal tiredness, a condition that renders people more susceptible to mental problems, can be brought on by the stress and expectations of modern life. There is a 3-step program that one doctor recommends for relieving stress and finding equilibrium. To begin, be aware of the symptoms of frontal exhaustion, which include the inability to focus, forgetfulness of words and other details, problems with multitasking, and the release of frustration and other negative emotions. Dr. Rigo recommends gardening, crafts, cooking, making art, playing an instrument, or any other hands-on activity. Pursuing beauty through the senses is also encouraged. See, smell, hear, and taste what life gives. Explore the world and all its culinary, artistic, and musical wonders. Greeting strangers, co-workers, customers, and line mates is also encouraged. Speak with, question, greet, or chat with others, and not just those near to you. His 3rd suggestion for relieving frontal exhaustion is to learn to control one's thoughts and emotions through practices like meditation, distraction, studying difficult texts, and making a conscious effort to be less irritable. Also, whenever possible, Rigo recommends unplugging technology and social media. Number 1, our brain reacts to horror movies. Unsurprisingly, neuroimaging demonstrates that the brain responds to horror films, particularly when the shocking or terrifying occurrence is built up rather than depending on a jump scare. There is, however, no surge of the feel-good chemical dopamine. Instead, when fear grows progressively throughout a horror film, so does activity in the brain's visual and auditory processing centers. Following such an event, the brain experiences a burst of activity, with heightened activity in regions involved in emotion processing, threat assessment, and decision-making. Real-life psychological horror is the most horrifying to audiences, with participants more terrified by ambiguous or invisible threats than by overt or evident ones. In other words, most viewers find a sense of dread that comes from knowing something isn't right to be more frightening than the shocking sight or monster. In one experiment, participants saw horrific images as researchers tracked their brain activity inside an MRI machine. When participants' anxiety levels gradually increased, their brains became more engaged as they actively sought cues from their environment. Unexpected shocks, on the other hand, engaged areas of their brains involved in emotion processing, threat assessment, and making rapid decisions, allowing for a more immediate response. Nonetheless, the later regions of the brain remain in constant interaction with the earlier parts to allow responses to actual or perceived threats. This was it for today, guys. Were you aware of these facts? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, hit that like button and share it with your friends. We will come again with more such informative videos in the future. Till then, take care.